Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's so good to see you all. Welcome in. Congratulations, Prodigal Son, on being first. And thank you so much for that subscription. That just means the world that people still find value in this and appreciate you. Alamad, good to see you. If you're still over on YouTube, welcome in. Molluskio, I honestly, music's kind of bopping. Not gonna lie. Kind of a big fan of this music. Endo, welcome in. So good to see you. Yeah, I mean, it's an arena filled with beef, you know? Like, we'll see. I don't know. All I know is it's a kind of a bullet hell shootery Contra-y sort of game. That's it. That's all of my understanding. Made by our very own Molluskio here in the chat. Thanks for hanging out with us, Molluskio, while we take a look at this. As always, we're going to start off with a discussion about the opening screen. Not a whole ton on the screen at once, which I can respect. Many days spent lurking here while I worked. Well, I'm so glad to hear that, and just honored that you've been here to support us, and I hope we've been able to support you. Let me check here. All right, I was just checking your messages. So to start off with here, plain black background. We've talked about that a lot. Very hard to make the plain black or plain white feel really good to the human eye. It can work in certain like sci-fi-y sort of settings, but most of the time you want to shift it off a little bit. Maybe this is slightly gray. I'm not sure. It feels like pure black. We've got our logo here, which is very retro, very nice. We got the scan lines. We got the slight haze around it. That's nice. And I think that is establishing the expectation to the user that like, this screen kind of makes some amount of sense. It's almost like an arcade cabinet sort of situation, even given by the fact that it says press the button to join rather than like start game or something. It's very arcade cabinet sort of terminology. So it's kind of interesting to be bringing that in. That being said, we have this big empty space in the middle. Beef indeed, Alamad. Big empty space in the middle that I think, we'll see what happens when I press A. But like this logo here, it's really up close to the top, and these words are really close down to the bottom. I think scrunching those in a little bit, giving them some more space to breathe, and providing a focus area that's not just blackness, I think could really help. And then as well, we have some color here, right? So we've got this kind of pinkish color, and then we have white, and then red, and then the oranges and yellows. The pink is just a little bit... It feels very different, not in a non-intentional way. So if this were, for example, that same red, you might have danger of it feeling like it's also like a part of the title or something. So I would understand not wanting to go with the red there, but the pink just feels a little bit too distant, especially with only one piece of text. Like if there were a full menu here, like start, options, credits, quit, and they all had that color, it might feel a little bit better. But with just the one line of text, it feels a little bit off, in my opinion. Let's dive in here. Okay, we're going straight in. Nice transition screen, wouldn't be missed there. But talk to the quartermaster for options. We've got these very like Mega Man sort of style borders around everything. Very retro and nice. I like that you're displaying all of the different control methods. Okay. I thought this was like the landscape rolling by, and I was like, why are we like moving? Are we on a train? No. That doesn't look like a forest or something. Nope. Yeah, that's a flood of multi-layered cow. Okay. All right. Great. So we have the pause menu. Ooh, this is nice. Look at this. This is a nicely little designed screen. I'm not in love with the background on Pistol, but everything else here, I'm loving the chrome on the borders. And when I say chrome, I mean just like the visual treatment, right? So there you go. There's the Pistol there. These backgrounds feel a little bit out of place, but like everything else is really nice. Maybe a little too much space here between the numbers and the label. The problem is like they're getting close enough that they're starting to feel like they belong to Megacore rather than damage and speed, or there's like a little moment where you're a little confused by the spacing. And I'm sure that's because these numbers can probably get very large. So continuing in the old school theme, I think you could even have zeros extending out here, and then that would kind of visually attach them to each other. This D, I don't know what it means. I guess looking at all this now, it's feeling like this is my weapon, like this is my weapon panel, in which case I might expect the D to be kind of closer to the name or to be higher up and everything else below it. But overall, I'm really liking the feel of this. I love the portrait. I might flip the portrait around, actually, because when you're looking off screen, right? Like if I look this way, there's a lot of space between me and the edge in the camera. Yep, face in the middle. If I go this way, then all of a sudden there's not a lot of space. It creates a lot of tension, right? This is classic film and photography training here. So if you want to create a sense of tension, face off right next to the edge. If you want to create a sense of like belonging and everything and invitingness, go into the edge. This is a new screen, so I love these notes. I'm really liking a lot of this. Cap and necks feel a little bit close together, but overall, it's okay. I'm curious why these go out so big. Once again, I'm assuming this is just going to be a super big number. I'm just noticing this guy, this 3, really blends in. There's just a lot happening here. I don't understand what this all means. I'm glad it's being helpful. Feel free to direct me anywhere, right? And say, hey, give me thoughts on this. Given these sort of stamps here, and you can see them over here as well, I'm assuming these are empty states. Although over here, it looks like they're kind of bleeding into each other. You can see that S is kind of stepping on top of the M of the neighboring word. I like the padding in here, but that makes it feel a little bit off. Yeah, I almost wonder if like grid lines would communicate, hey, this is stuff that's going to get filled out in the future, or even just making it a silhouette or something. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I like this. I like this background. This background works very well. This feels like it's like a placeholder or a clip art sort of thing. This feels very low effort. This feels great. These green scan lines and everything, it feels like the box in which my weapon will go. Fantastic. No notes. Give up or exit game. Interesting. Give up. So is this like a roguelike? Oh, and I just noticed use the truck. Is that a part of the pause menu? No, it's not. So there's stuff that's going on behind the screen that is still very present. Oh, and beef post, I see it down there. Probably not going to matter in gameplay. This is probably a very rare instance where that happens, but also it's kind of like, oh, all right. Okay, and then other than that, we've got a whole bunch of different colors. We got blue, we got yellow to orange, we got white, we got green gradient, red gradient, yellow gradient, blue to yellow gradient, red gradient, green gradient, and then more of the red gradient. I don't know if there's a common language here on the color, but it doesn't feel like it because there's so many of them. Oh, and we got plain green up here. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and talk to the quartermaster. I like that pop up there. Once again, if you're looking for areas of like little polish, having a little whoop, you know, either pop it in with a tween or something, or give it some sort of particle effect, or a circle that emits, some way to just make that feel a little more natural instead of just on off. Oh, we got the circle. We got the hold circle. Thank you. If you're going to require holding, thank you for having the circle on there. That's great. Great. So this is literally an options menu, whereas how do I whoop? Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Great. I don't know how to get out of there. Okay, start was the way I got out of there. So that's a little weird. I would have expected like some button for me to go to close this, right? And especially with the text being on top of this menu, it feels very very odd. Cancel should get you out too. I don't see a cancel. Where's the cancel? Oh, there's a resume button. Man, why didn't I notice that? Has that been there the whole time? I don't know. Maybe that was streamer vision. But I looked at the buttons and I think I just saw quit game first. And that was it. I saw quit game and then I didn't look at the other one. So maybe if like quit were... Honestly, do you need quit game on this screen even? So like this menu is going to get redesigned. Fair. Yeah, like I would argue since you have quick game on the other start menu, probably don't need quick game here. This can be purely settings. And then you just have one big resume in the top. This menu existed before the one you just reviewed. It shows. Yeah, we got the plain black background and everything. I'm also noticing because this is centered, I'm noticing that use the truck and beef post are not center aligned. I think use the truck is maybe a little bit to the left, which no one will care about. All right. So we got jumping. We got fire. Can I hold it in? No, I have to tap. All right. Great. Let's do it. Let's get on the truck. Let's use the truck. We are floating. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. We got the arena. So we have an outhouse that's on fire. We have some TNT. We got some cows. I'm assuming the cows are bad. Oh, jeez. Okay. We're picking up some steak. Oh, they're like little filet mignon medallions, which is clever because they look like coins in shape. So that's very cute. I like the particle effects around the coin. I'm a little confused why it's fire. That seems like that would cook the meat. Oh, collected 11 steaks and we just automatically move on. Okay. Okay, great. Need 11. Oh, we got some little veal steaks. Oh, we got a shotgun. The baby veal gives us a shotgun. Okay. Which I believe we have equipped in the lower left, but it doesn't look like our bullets are doing anything. Okay, and there's number 11. Collected 22 steaks. Grassy Gulch herd 2. Can I, like... Equip shotgun. So it is slower, the same amount of damage. Oh, but I can charge. Is there a way to, like, see what charge means? Okay. Okay. Whoa, we got a melee weapon, boys? Going against defeat bulk cows. Okay. Oh! All right, great. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine. Okay. Looks like a bug you'll need to switch it in the menu. Okay. So wait, I can't. Oh, I have to charge it. Okay, that's the bug you were discussing. Okay. So this is doing a lot of damage, but it's very risky. Okay, got it. Got some milk and some chocolate milk. Oh, hey. Nice. New weapon, DDT. All right. So we got milk chocolate, milk hole, kind of very Mega Man-y sort of inspired names as well. +1 damage, +3 damage. Okay, so these are like our relics that we've picked up? What is DDT? The bug was that it had the shotgun icon on the bottom left that charges by design. Got it. Yep. Some weapons you have to charge, can't tap. Got it. Oh, that's not death. Lovely. Okay, we're just nuking these bosses. Holy cannoli. A lasso. Oh yeah, I got the lasso down there too. Need 15. All right. Hold on. I want to check out the lasso. Every 2 shots plus 29% larger projectile. Interesting. Okay, so maybe like shotgun isn't going to be the best thing with this now. DDT is a passive weapon that's causing the poison clouds. Where do I see that? Also, I'm seeing that these don't line up with the relics that I'm picking up, and it's deeply frustrating for me. Need to add something to better indicate that? Sure. Okay, so automatic. I like automatic. Is this like Vampire Survivors now? Whoop. Or Okay. I don't know. I still don't really know what automatic is meaning, but this lasso seems bonkers. Just lassoing the cows into steak. Automatic on the lasso is a bug. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. When hit, protects from death. Oh, love. Okay. Cute. Cute. Molluskio. Okay. I see what you're doing there. We covered all the menu bags today for sure. This is great. Oh my. New weapon, gasoline. I mean, fair. Gasoline's definitely a much better weapon than a lasso is. Okay, I don't know if I just unlocked that then. 66% fire rate for 5 seconds on a 10-second cooldown. Okay, interesting. So we really want like a machine gun or something is what these relics are kind of... Oh! What? Gosh. Okay. Let's try this again. Where is it? Ah! What do I do here? Oh no! Oh, bummer. Okay, so what is this then? So this is a roguelike. Okay. I'm very minigun? Where were you last? How dare you? How dare you show up now when I'm old and weathered instead of when I was young and beautiful? How dare... Look what this would have done! Look what this would have done, adding 4 damage to each of those bullets, blowing up a bunch of them, getting increased attack speed. Total roguelike, but a little more forgiving with the extra lives. I love that. I mean, you die in 1 hit. That's pretty unforgiving. Gasoline, also a passive, causing the flame walk. Interesting. Okay. Oh, and it like pushes me back. That's fun. Okay. Well. So I would have never guessed this was a roguelike based on your store page. Heads up. That's kind of a big tag to have in there. Okay, I have this ridiculous weapon, and I don't want to go investigate the flaming outhouse right now. But I do sometime when I have less on the line. Jeez, this thing is insane. Okay. So we got the game-breaking build with the first weapon. Great. Seems like everyone's making a roguelike. I've been shy about calling it one. Why are you shy about calling it one? The important thing is, will the audience who's looking for your game be able to find it? A sword? Okay, TNT doesn't hurt me. That's good to know. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let those guys sit over there. Done with Japanese. We could see the fox. Yes, good to see you, Prodigal. Congratulations on being first. And thank you for your subscription. Deeply appreciate you. What do we get here? Sun hat with the bow. There we go. Oh my goodness, this is coming undone. I have got to do some first aid on this thing. All right. There we go. We better? We better? I'm cosplaying as my character here. Use the word roguelike in the description up top in the first line of the page, though. That's good. I have a vested interest in knowing what this game is, and I didn't see that. So take that for what it's worth. Sheesh. Okay, that's cool. So this is letting me like hit through walls and hit down, which I really like. So now I really want like a way to quick swap weapons, right? What was that? I want a way to quick swap weapons so I can use my minigun when I have a long straightaway, and then the sword when I need to kind of like navigate around things. Oh, Shepherd's Hound, good to see you. I basically decided to do it, I just haven't implemented it yet. I've been considering adding L and R as a weapon switch. Cool. If that wouldn't, like, break your game, that'd be awesome. You live. Good to see you, Len. Welcome in. How are you tonight? Let's see, what do we get? We got the Explorer hat. Also, this audio bug is a little bit weird. Explorer hat. Right. Okay. Here we go. Woo! How have you been, Len? Have you been doing all sorts of shows and conventions and stuff? Slowly attempting to set up an office. Hey, that's exciting. Good times. All right. Mechanical Bull. No! Okay. I got a little big for my britches. I'll admit it. So that's like an instant death. Jeez. Okay. Oh, what? He turned around, though. Jeez. All right. We got a cannon. Great. You've been painting. Nice. We're going to be doing wholesome stuff, and it's Toronto Games next week. Nice. This critique game or making it? This is critique. This is Molluskio's game. Beef Arena. This is the demo on Steam. In fact, we need to put the link in chat. Beef Arena, more like beefaroni. Sure. Right, you chose cheese there. That's not supposed to happen. I got cheesed? What about that was me getting cheesed? Okay, so this is an artillery shell? And then I can get more weapons? What's my limit here? Can I just retrieve weapons permanently? Okay, there we go. Looks like that was the last one, maybe? I can still use it, but nothing's happening. Okay. The dude isn't supposed to turn around while he's shooting. Wait, hold on. Who said I was feeling okay about it? Nobody expressed that sentiment. All right, we're chucking bouncy balls into cows to turn them into steak. Oh, no. Ah. Okay. Let's go to the last one. Oh, darn it. So apparently, when steak gets old, it's eaten and turns into a fly, and then that fly one-shots you. So that's horrifying. Weapon locker drops 2 at the beginning of the game. Okay. I'm curious why it doesn't just, like, drop 2 at once. Because I think I only did 1 weapon last run. Jeez. New weapon chainsaw. We're getting a pretty big variety here. We got charge. Is this going to be exactly what I think it is? No. No, it's not at all. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. We gotta go back to the lasso. Okay. So we can, like, drag this down, maybe? And then blap. Okay, all right. Got him. Great. Oh, the bulk cows. trying to, like, drop the lasso onto this guy. Once again, another great situation where I would love to be able to quick swap weapons here. Okay, let's go back to the lasso. Jeez. Gotta keep an eye out for that fly, but I think we're gonna be just fine. Nice. I don't know what, like, grabbing the stakes is doing for me, other than just letting me move to the next level. Every 4 shots plus 4 damage. Where are you, minigun? Every 2 shots plus 2 damage. And plus 2 damage! Sheesh. Okay. I can't make it up there. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Don't really care about the shotgun. Okay. Definitely using the screen movement here a lot. Okay, don't go down there. You'll land right on top of him and die. No! Suck! Wait, what? This is the thing that the guy dropped a while ago, and I didn't have any sort of indicator of what that was. Okay. Oh. Oh, I was doing so well, too. Okay. And go get him. No, get him. All right. I'm noticing the shotgun is still there, and I don't know if that's necessarily intentional or not from the previous run. A cattle prod. Okay. And then just a literal grenade. Come on. Get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked. Okay, great. There we go. All right. Whew. It's increasing your item capacity. You can go above capacity, but the red outline items don't get dropped when you die. Oh. Okay. I need to add some tooltips to the inventory screen? Sure, yeah. So, like, these will not drop when I die. Cap on the left is your capacity. Oh, way over here. Oh, I would totally expect that to be, like, further up here. Yeah, 100%. Because, like, when I see cap over here, I'm thinking, like, next is 88? Like, my next capacity is 88? I don't really know what next means in this context. I guess because it has the same color as the stake, maybe it's meant to tie into that. And that, like, the next mission comes at when you hit 88 stake. In which case, I would 100% expect this to be, like, right next to it. This is how many stakes you need to collect? Yeah, okay. Got it. Let's check out the cattle prod. Sound effect might be a little loud, but pretty strong. Okay, great. 25% larger projectile. Interesting. Oh. Wait. Oh, we're okay. These are different cows. Okay. Woo. Okay. Can I, is this like the Street Fighter car level? Like, do I get special stuff if I blow it up? All right, we got a whole bunch of relics. Cool. Let's check. That is so Hotline. Not Hotline Miami. Home Safety Hotline. That 100%. I want that sound effect to have a certain neighbor who likes to play their music loud, and I think it could come in handy. Hilarious. It's an easy level meant to give you some gear. If you don't hit the UFOs, they will abduct the cows. Got it. Yeah, okay, cool. On impact, plus 25% larger projectile. So my understanding of that is when my bullets hit something, they grow by 25%. That doesn't seem right, because it seems like the bullet would just disappear at that point, but there you go. Every 2 shots plus 8 damage, yes! Every 3 shots plus 9 damage, yes! When hit, clears enemies. Okay, so that's like the a bomb. All right, great. The explosions of rockets and grenades. Okay, so we're gonna... Well, I don't want to, like, drop. I just wanted to change what I would keep when I die. Okay. What is the bullhorn? Whoa. Hate this guy. Hate him so much. Get out of my head. Out of my life. No! Gosh! We were close. I've had a difficult time trying to communicate that. Because it applies to anything a bullet spawns. Got it. Yeah, I mean, like, if there was some way I could investigate keywords, then, like, I could figure it out. But, without a sort of inspect view... You have so much health. No! Dang it! Oh, gall. Bummer. Oh, and I'm skipping right past, like, the stats screen, which I really don't want to do. Okay, so we got a shotgun. And a flamethrower. I like it. Think on that one could do a quick one-page wiki. I could see that. Yeah. I like that this isn't pushing me backwards, although I did kind of use that to my advantage with the boss earlier. Not, you know, well enough, it seems. But I'm liking the flamethrower. Things that shoot lots of bullets seem really good in this game. New weapon, napalm. And it also seems like I'm charging some sort of sprint meter down there, and I have no clue what that is. You know, I really like, actually, that the meat not only goes away over time, but becomes an enemy. I think that's really important, because if it just went away, that would be annoying. But with it becoming an enemy, it is now a danger that I have to address, instead of just an inconvenience. I like that a lot. Every time you pick up a shoe, it increases your speed. Like my just passive walking speed? You're half the attack speed and a bajillion more damage. It's one of the things that motivates moving around the screen. Yeah, totally. I think that's a really, really clever design element. I see. Okay. No! Dang it! Every 2 shots plus 2 damage. Every 4 shots times 2 damage. All right, let's go ahead and use the flamethrower, given those relics. Yeah, way safer. What did I just pick up there? 0% faster fire rate? 0%? Is that, like, proportional based on the weapon I'm already holding? I think that's 5%? Okay. Int division bug. Got it. Every 3 shots plus 6 damage, so, yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay. We'll just obliterate that. There's the minigun. Okay. And what, a dowsing rod? A bent bobby pin every 7 shots plus 7. I'm noticing a trend with some of these. Just total wall of flame there. I think milk is just plus 1 damage raw to everything. I love the speed at which you like start acquiring these relics. Damage dealt plus 4 damage. I'm assuming that's not supposed to read damage dealt, but is that really just plus 4 damage? No! I was so close. Jeez, more milk. Golly. Some of them are flat, wow. Later biomes, the HP will increase. Sure. Ah, look at me! Oh, we got the UFOs! Get out of here, UFOs! Okay. I think I'm gonna win this one. Alright, why don't you go ahead and jump on down a little bit. Yep. You can try to run away, I guess. Yeah, get a little bit closer. Get a little bit closer. Like, it's not always flat damage per shot. Like, with automatic weapons, there's a mod. Oh. Interesting. I almost got both of them there. Alright, what do we got here? Larger projectile. Every 3 shots times 1.1 damage. Fantastic. Every 6 shots times 3. Jeez. Stop doing that! What do I do? How am I supposed to address that? Wait, no. Back to flamethrower, please. Yeah, for real, Endo. Oh, gosh. Okay. Ow! Gosh. Oh, no, and I keep skipping that. The game didn't pause when you open inventory? Yeah. So that final boss attack pattern, I am really struggling to understand. Ah, you gotta tap it a bunch. Okay. Okay, cool. Like, I feel like it does one of 2 things. It will run all the way to the edge and then jump at the corner, or it will jump in the middle, and you're supposed to run underneath it, but I don't necessarily know that that's the case. My wife would like to know if you want an invite to my son's first birthday. Oh my gosh, I'd love that. Congrats. Is your kid a year old? Like a full year, Blades? Jeez. What is this inexorable tide that we call time? I just... Ugh. Okay, that was close. How much damage does the Tommy gun do? 8? Well, it feels so much worse than, you know, like the flamethrower was. Bulky cows. All right. we'll swap it up for this. No, come on. Okay. No, I don't want to look at you. You suck. So tiny and deadly and silent. There we go. Some pepper. Every 4 shots plus 6 damage. On impact plus 25% larger projectile. And damage dealt 75% faster fire rate for 5 seconds. So when I deal damage, I get 75% increased fire rate? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, everything's still fine. Damage dealt is when you do damage. Okay. It looked like a variable, like, token that was not getting processed. Okay. Okay. Whew. It's on a cooldown like a WoW trinket. Okay. 15-second cooldown. Yeah, okay. So this is when I deal damage, I deal 4 extra damage forever? That's totally what's happening. The items aren't all done yet. Okay, okay, got it. Okay. I don't know, lasso? Is that gonna have impact? Oh, this is just gonna murderlize everything that walks in front of it. That's fun. There's chainsaw. It's not forever, just that shot. Okay, so for example, like the Tommy gun that shoots like 10 bullets, the first bullet hits, and then all the other bullets of that shot get extra damage. So a shot is a button press, not a bullet. Yeah? Not currently, but that's how it's going to work soon. Okay. Okay. Great. We have no purses. We were given 0 purses. All right, we're back to this guy. The Tommy gun anyway, that's a great idea. Okay. Oh, you're so fast. I don't know what would be the best approach here. Tommy gun, maybe? Really? Really? The head, the brain? The brain is not a hit target? Really? All right, so here's the screen. Once again, just keep in mind spacing, right? That was to make it easier to jump over. Another hitbox to his head. There you go. So we've got these just a little too close together. I assume all these things need to be clumped together. This is a different font than everything else, which is interesting. I don't totally know what this means. Kills, stakes, time. So this is a legend. It's not an axis. So yellow bar is your kills, red is your stakes. So if you got like a much higher yellow bar than your red bar, that means you were letting a lot of stakes go bad. Okay. Axis is basically the level number. Yeah. Yeah, I pieced that together, but this we could talk more about that screen if that would be helpful. There's a lot that could be done there. I want to do another couple of runs here. I want to try and beat this boss. The screen needs a lot of work, yeah. Yeah, I'd agree. And a rocket launcher. Okay, 2 very different things. So we have to hold. Okay. Big explosion. Target lock. Interesting. Going for something like the end screen of Pac-Man Championship Edition where it shows your score over time. Sure. I don't know what exactly is getting target locked. It's cool that the bullet has pierce, I guess. Seems like it's almost easier just to spam it, though. Did it just yell out, "Where's the beef" at me? Target lock works on elites, enemies with HP. Oh. Okay, I would not have picked that up. As in, like, I wouldn't have understood that. Okay. So once I, like, hear the sound effect go. Some of those weapons you wouldn't naturally get until later in the game. Okay. Got, like, the sniper rifle. One shot? All right, that's a little strong. ×2 damage just forever? First level drops the weapons you typically get. The weapon locker has everything unlocked for the demo. Got it. Trying to, like, time this appropriately. There we go. Got it. Love it. What do we get? Every 6 shots ×3 damage and then +4. The times damage on the rocket seems like it's going to be bonkers. Ugh. Okay. That was frustrating. Yeah, man, the yeah, that was frustrating. Oh, that's right, it's this one. Yeah, which is very cool. Okay, let's start with the Metal Blade then. Doing awesome. This is supposed to be a hard game. The fly spawning there, like, that kind of sucked. I don't know if that was a skill issue, like maybe I need to be more aware, or maybe there needs to be a more screamingly loud visual of when a fly's about to spawn. I don't know. All right. I want to check out the outhouse this time. So it's just straight up a relic? I'll take the minigun. Didn't really get much of a chance to do a lot with that last time. Whew. Okay, wasn't sure if that was gonna fly or not. There's supposed to be a farmer that pops out, but he collides with you immediately. Okay. Get wrecked. Okay, bulky cows down. Definitely want the passive damage bonus. Nope, that was dumb. That was so dumb. I knew that was dumb. As soon as I stepped over there, I knew it was dumb. Dang it. All right. Number 2. Great. That means I can pick up these guys. Okay, we got the multiplier. No! Shut it! Yeah, those flies are dastardly. They move so far and erratically. It's not like, okay, just don't go over to that area of the map anymore. It's like everything is gonna explode on you forever. Okay, we got a repeated relic. Lovely. Okay, lots of damage stacking. Okay. I don't totally understand what's giving me, like, my green bullets and stuff. Yeah, I don't really grok that, but Oh, that's the chainsaw. And another minigun? Can I, like, stack guns together? Okay. Dead? What? Okay. I thought I killed him, not the other way around. Okay. I guess a bullet collided with me. Sickle, fun. Looking forward to that. Diamond. Also, 2 new ones. Okay. Still don't know what the letter means there. I guess the icon is like damage type. So I can just spam that. Yeah, sure. Have to watch the VOD. I miss it. Yeah, me too. Yeah, maybe there could be like a little help sort of sign above it to tell the player to actually go interact with it. I'm curious if other people would also experience that, because for me, it was very much so a fire bad. Okay, diamond is seeming fun. Letter is the grade of the weapon. In the full game, there will be better versions of the same weapon. Got it. Oop. Oop. Okay, let's go pick up steak. Change to the sickle, I guess. Oh, gosh. You're right, I've been debating on if I should leave it a thing to find out or draw attention to it. I don't know. If you remember our good friend Zaft from ages ago, he would insist leave this to be a discoverable thing. For me, like, yeah, you'll discover it eventually, probably, like I did, you know. And I wasn't even really looking for it at that point. It was just like, hey, there's a button prompt on top. But there is a pretty strong interference signal with the fire, right? That kind of strongly tells the player to stay away. And it's not like you're finding a way to get rid of the flames. It's just like you learn that the flames are not actually going to hurt you, which is a little bit strange. Not the worst thing ever. It's just a little bit strange. There'll be lots more secret things later on. There you go. Okay. Right. Heroes must face danger. Yeah, I will say for like most of the bosses, it feels like I'm just trying to find the right angle that will allow me to not have to like put myself in danger, because you die so fast in this game. And you don't really have any defensive tooling available. I just obliterated that guy. Wait, what? But I can't. What's with the army plane? That's a bug. I think I know what happened. Oh, okay. I see that some of my bullets have a different color. Oh, and you know what? I'm realizing this is the same like green and red that the minigun had. That I was a little confused about. And I still don't really know what that's supposed to be. Okay. Bunch of stuff. Great. Okay. No! Dang it! That's what I was trying to avoid! Okay. Cool. Let's do this thing. This should be a good one to hit him jumping up. I'm not doing an incredible amount of damage, unfortunately. Okay, I think I'm kind of starting to figure this out a little bit. How dare you? What? Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Okay. Everything's fine. What? Oh, and I lost so much stuff. No. Oh, that sucks so bad. Okay. All right, we can still do this. We can still do it. I just gotta be good. I just gotta be good at the game. That's fine. I'm good at games. And gosh darn it, people like me. Okay, great. So if I get kind of close here, I think, yeah, that shouldn't hit me good. And I can still just drive tons of damage in. Oh! Whoa! I did it. I did it. Oh, jeez. Oh man, the LEDs match their bullet color, so like red and green are the LEDs, but yeah, I need to work on the items a lot. Interesting. I would not have put 2 and 2 together on that. The idea is you should have some sense of where you're at in the cycle to place your shots. Yes, I figured it was something like that, but I couldn't quite like define what it was. Stuart Smalley, yeah. Nice job. So at this point, you beat the demo. Hooray! There's one more level and it is hard. It's to give people something to chew on. Oh boy. The Mega Mart. Okay. All right, we're going to pause here. We're going to pause here for the ad break. And we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. Let's keep on going here. So we're in the extra level. This is the congratulations, you're broken enough to like win. So now let's just see how broken you got before you die. Jeez. Oh, there's like multiple platforms. Interesting. Oh, God. Okay. I did not see that missile. It blended in perfectly with that train. Haven't actually beaten this. You can beat it? Wow. There you go. Beef Arena. I think we're going to give this one more go. I should go to bed. I should just go to bed. I want to do one more try. I'll probably die really quick. We haven't used the grenades pretty much at all. I expect I'm not going to have a great time with this. Thank you so much for this. You're very welcome. 200 steaks. Wow. Total or just in that level? And you're very welcome. I am so glad you shared that, first off, that you built it, and second off, that you shared with us that it was in this state. It's been so great checking this out. I've had a much better time than I was expecting to have with it, to be frank. This is very, very nice. A very bite-sized, roguelike, bullet hell type sort of experience. It's really nice. Totally prioritized my work for this week in that level. Oh, that's great. I love it. Go. Okay. 8 more, so we still have time to reach for the, Okay. Just get the steak before it goes. That's all I care about. Ah. New weapon, sniper rifle. I might swap to that. The explosions are... It's also on Steam Deck too. I was thinking that. I was thinking this would be a really, really good Steam Deck game, and I would probably play it additionally. Oh my gosh, on the Steam Deck. Why am I so bad? This is kind of a fun little, like, physicsy sort of bullet type to have. I like the chainsaw. It's just a little bit unwieldy, like too slow and short-lasting and everything to be very broken. So I'm curious what the higher grades of it would be, but it's fun in a lot of situations. I guess it's gonna go gangbusters over here. Why is it getting so big all of a sudden? Was that like a relic I picked up? 50% larger projectile. Yeah, okay. There we go. Love it. Ooh, gasoline. Every hero's favorite tool. Oh, okay. This is one of those like passives that we don't get to see for some reason. We'll just keep a chainsaw on top of us at all times. Invulnerability shield. Okay, everything's fine. The fly headbutt the chainsaw, and the chainsaw lost. Come on, get over here, Hippo. There we go. There's just one... Okay. Weapons here are a little more wieldy, but I tried to make them weird. I like the weird weapons. I think they're very fun. I had genuine moments of joy every single time that I saw one. Saw a new weapon. I was like, ooh, what does this do? How is this going to be different? You know, whereas... a lot of the times you'll get just like, you know, slightly higher a fire rate, slightly higher damage. And it's like, okay, this is kind of lazy game design, in my opinion. Wanted to stay away from what I call Counter-Strike weapons. I think you did a great job. Yeah, there's a lot here to really enjoy. I really like a lot of what we saw. There are some opportunities for polish and refinement, especially in the UI. We didn't talk a whole ton about... Oh, what? You can get like passive relics at the start? Yo, you've been holding out on me. Man. I'm still curious why the cannon is a baseball bat, but... Cool. All right, there you go. That is Beef Arena. Molluskio, if I can support in any way, please let me know. Please reach out. I want to definitely make sure that I'm providing feedback that's actionable and supportive for you. Thank you for sharing Beef Arena. This was great. This was a lot of fun. I can't wait to see it continue to improve. I see areas where you've progressed the game a lot. I'm excited to see that same treatment in other areas. For sure some major updates on Discord. Very excited. It's because it used to be a baseball. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, so please let me know if I can do anything to support. If you want anything specific looked at, happy to do that. Next week, on next Tuesday, on the 10th, for Steam Next Fest, we are going to be checking out Dicey Bugs by Prodigal Son Games. They're a part of the Steam Next Fest. So we're very excited about that. And yeah, I'm tremendously excited to check out a more complete version of Dicey Bugs. Every time we've looked at it, I've really enjoyed it. I've purposefully held myself back from playing it so that I don't overdo it. And I want to retain things to be discovered in the play. So we're going to be checking out Dicey Bugs next Tuesday. Thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. Really appreciate you. Don't hesitate to reach out on the Discord. We've got a lovely group of folks that are always here that are looking to support each other. And we'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate it all.